We're sitting next to one of the big 5 cities of the Philistines, the city of Ashkelon. We know from ancient texts that this was a huge city of the Philistines. There have been many people who found burials here and there, but they've never really known whether they had a Philistine cemetery. All the graves we're finding right next to the city, we know we've uncovered the first Philistine cemetery ever discovered. This cemetery is going to teach us a whole lot about the Philistines that we didn't know before. We've learned about their houses, and we've learned about what they ate, and we've learned about who they traded with. But now we're seeing the people themselves.
We found beads before scattered in the street, or a lost earring here or there. But here we can see them being worn. We can see them on the body. We can see the beads in the order that they were strung originally on the bracelet.
So when we actually find something in the ground, it's really exciting, and everyone, you get everyone to come over and figure out what exactly it is.
Frequently, when people talk about the Philistines, they use the term Philistine to describe someone who doesn't love art or doesn't love music or is uncultured. And what we're finding already is that this group of people was trading widely across the Mediterranean. They were up to date with the latest fashions. And we find buried next to many of these individuals small little perfumes imported from far away that show their sophistication and taste even in death.
We need to know things like what is found in association with these individuals. We're always looking for patterns. Are we seeing men with their hands in one position and women with their hands in another position?
We're seeing people who had broken legs that have healed. We're seeing people who, as they went through life and they ate the sandy food around here, ended up with horrible tooth pain. And we're going to be able to understand the pain that they went through in their lives as well. And so everything from their joys to their pain we'll be able to see in their bones. And this is going to be a great leap forward in our understanding of this group, the Philistines.
Over the years, we have noticed that Ashkelon is occupied after one culture after another for about 5,000 years.
Every year we have a remarkable group of students and volunteers who come from all over the world in order to work with us here at Ashkelon. So as students come here, they find complex, rich, interesting archaeology, and this draws students back year after year from around the world who know that this is a place where they can be well trained in archaeology and where they can find fascinating things.
Impossible to imagine working with bodies that are over 2,000 years old, and these are people who have lived and who had lives and who had families, and we get to sort of now learn from them and look at a moment of history that hasn't ever been seen before, and it's absolutely incredible.
It's definitely changing history in a big way, and when we have all the analysis done of everything that's in there, it will change it so much we won't recognize what has been claimed to be a Philistine burial custom.
This is really the final step, the final great find of a very long excavation. And in many ways, it's the culmination of 30 years of work trying to find the Philistines.